Yeah?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit. That's garnish.
Are we on the same page?
Okay. What is the method that it says there? How do we prepare it? Infuse ice. Normally you see us, we double strain or single strain. Okay? When it's in a martini glass like this, because it has no ice, you double strain so that there's no crystals in the glass. So that guests don't drink and have to feel like they're having crushed ice. Okay? But if it already has ice in it, then you don't need to double strain. You just use single strain. So this is for single straining, known as a Hawthorne strainer. Okay?
Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl, Tess-Y here. And in this channel, as you all know, I create content about hospitality, job roles and function, creativity, life, and everything else in between. And today's video, getting on with Tess, I have a very special guest here with me today, Tawanda from Zimbabwe.
Hey, what up, people?
So Tawanda here with me today is a bar manager, alright. He's into the whole cocktail mixing and all that, and you know. Alright, so today he's gonna tell us like how life has been, like how he got to the stage, everything about the whole mixing, you know, and how they get the ladies to go home with them at the end of the night. Yeah.
Most important.
Whether it's just because of they are just good looking guys, or because they, you know, they have what it takes to spice, or it's just for the free drinks, you know.
Less about the free drinks.
Okay, Tawanda, yes, yeah. You know, this video we have done it all over like so many times. So I'm hoping this one sticks, right?
I hope so.
Yes. Hey, all over again.
Hi.
Okay, it's working.
It's working. It's on.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah. today, we had a video where you were showing cocktail mixtures and all that.
That's correct.
Yeah. So tell us, like, life as a bar manager, or like as a bartender, what has life been behind?
Yeah, okay, so to answer your question, Tess, first of all, thank you very much for having me on the show. Hi everybody. Well, the life of a bartender, I love it because every single day is exciting. There's always something new to learn, you know, either with us from each other as a team, like today as well, when we're teaching people. I love to train people and give knowledge as well. And it's also interesting when people ask questions as well that I would never think of. So for me, that's what I would say. It's always exciting. Sometimes it's challenging as well. But I think that's what keeps the blood pumping. So that's what, yeah, that's the life of a bartender.
Give it to me like.
All right. Okay. So I would like to ask, like, I know, like, it has hasn't like been easy. Like you didn't just appear in the hospitality industry and landed yourself as a bar manager.
Yeah,
like how has it been? Like what will it be like? What was the advice to someone that was like, oh, tomorrow I want to be like a bartender? Like how has the climb been, and what will you really advise someone who really wants that?
Very good question. First of all, the question that you asked, I would say the main thing is, first, anybody can be a bartender. If you have the passion for it, that's the main thing. You need to have the passion. People say a lot of things about technical skills and ability. That can always be taught, but you need to have the passion first of all. Second of all is you have to put in the hard work. Number one for me. Like for me, like I'm a very firm believer in always being behind people to help them to learn something every day. Because you can't learn everything just from watching videos and stuff. Yes, you need to do your own research and things, but also you must have someone also who's a mentor who can guide you and show you what you need to learn and help you to develop as well.
Okay, so can you tell us like the difference between a bartender, a barista, and a mixologist? Because I'm always believing that a mixologist and a bartender, they are like one and the same.
Absolutely, yeah, sure. So obviously, the main things, the number two between the bartender and the barista, obviously the first three words, BAR, so they're pretty much more or less intellect. Only to do with bartenders. Bartenders is a bit more of overall. So you can be a bartender and be a barista at the same time. Barista is more or less purely about coffee and hot beverage service as well. Mixologist, it's kind of just a cool way of calling yourself a bartender and being like, you know, I'm a bit posh. Things like that.
Okay.
You know, doing things like with, you know, like dry ice and certain equipment like smoke guns and smoke machines and a whole lot of like ice ball makers, things like that. It's just a fancy bartender basically, like in fine dining restaurants and, you know, places if you want to be working in like Virgil Arab and it's like a gold bar, there's a gold bar, for example, where there's guys in suits and waistcoats and stuff like that. That would be the way I would describe it.
Okay, so how would you describe the feeling of being the only black in the game? Like so far,
Yeah.
like you're the only black in the game that I've seen. Like you're the only black in the game of calling the shots. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like in the game of calling. So how does it feel being the only black guy so far? I mean, I've seen so far in the game and calling the shots.
Yeah.
You know?
First of all, obviously, it's an honor for me because, you know, like I come from a family where I'm the oldest. So I feel like it's a big responsibility, you know, I feel like it's representing also my country, obviously for my African brothers and sisters, you know, as well. So at the same time that it's a real honor, it also comes obviously with pressures, with its own necessary pressures. So, you know, especially being in a leadership role, people are always kind of watching what you're doing, whether it's at work or outside of work. So it's just about trying to balance yourself out, being mature as well is really important as well. And just, you know, also having a good group of people around you, I would say.
So being in the management role, do you feel like you're missing out from the activities on the floor? Like, you know, being the big shot, like, you know, being in management, like, you know, and having to be the one to dictate, like, give out the orders and all that. Do you feel like you're missing out in the activities in all the fun that happens, you know, and so on the floor?
Well, you know, I think it kind of comes with the territory because you have to be there, obviously, to be in charge and make sure things are running smoothly. And obviously you get caught up because you're kind of in the middle between the higher management and the staff. So you miss out on stuff, which I do miss out on. But also I think it depends on the type of manager you are. If you're a kind of person who just wants to be laid back and overall be overall watching the operation, then you will miss out. For me, I like to be involved as well, as many of my colleagues and friends know me. I like to be on the floor, I like to be with the guests, I like to be behind the bar. So I try not to miss out on as few things as possible.
Oh, okay. So now the juice. Now to the juicy part. I mean, we all love juice. I love juice. Like I love squeezed juice. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So now I really want to know what's it with, like, is it that all bartenders are very cute, or ladies just have a thing with bartenders, or they just have this unique thing of this unique strategy, this unique collecting skills? I mean, I know you guys catch all the big fishes. I mean, different sizes of the fish, like fish, quote unquote. Yeah, and or is it just because like they like, you know, taking up with the bartenders and getting free drinks? Like, what is it? What is it exactly that everybody goes gaga over bartenders?
Yeah, I think, you know, like I said before, you asked me about what it takes to be a bartender. Also, obviously, it's about the passion, and bartenders, we love us. So I think it's standard in a bar to be a bartender. You have to have pride in yourself.
So like, so when the ladies come inside a bar like this, they'll be like, oh, they feel you guys' confidence. Like,
100%,
you know,
yeah.
they feel the confidence, they
Of
feel
course.
the self-love. You know,
100%.
I'm meeting from you guys and I'm
That's
like,
it.
oh, that's good. I mean, guys.
Of course, you know.
Like,
Yeah, of course. It's all about the swag, man. It's about that splat. Have that splat. You know what I mean? Yeah. So once you increase the confidence, then the ladies will feel it as well, and then already as well, because it's part of being a bartender. You have to be a salesperson. It's all about marketing. So not just about the drinks, of course, but we market ourselves as well. You know when you have.
Yeah, and then an extra tip, you know.
Of course.
Comes with
Yeah,
it, you know?
of course. Yeah. Okay.
But like I know, like it's so funny, like where I see guys like all over them, and they're like, oh my god. Well, I'm.
You know how it is. It comes with the territory, you know. You know, I started off as a shy guy as well, but you know that's part of the things about bartending.
So, I would really want to ask, like,
Yeah.
I mean, being in the hospitality and in the bar itself,
Yeah.
I mean, how do you do the work-life balance?
Yeah.
Like, we really want to know. Like, a lot of people feel like hospitality is just this and it's just that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so how do you, like someone that finds themselves really new in this job role,
Yeah.
as a bartender
Yeah.
and as a beginner or anything, like, how do they do the work-life balance?
Yeah. So obviously, like that part of it is a lot of work. So you have to be willing to put in a lot of hard. I'm not saying the bartenders work harder than other people on the floor, but you know we have to be there sometimes until the last guest is there. So you have to be willing to put in the hours, and it can take a strain, yeah, because you can be doing like all-day shifts, like 16-hour shifts and things like that. So work-life balance is pretty much just whenever you get a free chance, or like an off day or something like that, to get a chance to rest or do whatever you want. Like for myself, I like to go to the gym or hang out at the beach, go for a few drinks.
I mean, it doesn't have it doesn't affect your personal life. Like what I mean, like
Yeah.
like family life, relationship life, like
Yeah.
personal life generally.
Oh man. Personal life, you know, it's important to find the right person because, you know, like I said, we're popular with the ladies, so you have to get somebody who really understands that, hey, chill, it's just about work, man, it's business, man. You know, we're just trying to do things. When I work with different people, when we're with, you know, our partners. So it's just a matter of balancing it, but it's not for everybody. It's hard. It's hard sometimes. You just have to be willing to be able to live that lifestyle. It's for you.
Thank you so much, Tawada, for coming today to get it all with us. Like, it's been an honor. Yeah, and it's like, man, we know what we went through having to film this over and over and over.
I think we need to do another episode for that.
Yeah, we are glad to redo it over and over again. It's really
Finally,
we did it.
yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something as well, and keep following her.
Yeah, thank you so much. And if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, share to us in the comment section what it is about bartending that you would like to know. We'll be more than welcome to have Tawanda on this channel again to tell us anything that you want or anything that you feel like you need to know. Okay, or any cocktails. He's a man. I can drag him here for you anytime.
Or you can come to see me.
You can come to see him. You see? I mean, that's an invite.
Yeah, starting again already.
Yeah, yes, that's an invite. You can come and see. Alright, do subscribe to my channel, okay? And I'll see you guys in our next video. Ciao.
Deuces!
Didn't even ask me.